What's going on, world? How are you? It's Dave from musicfeltbyme.com. Haven't been doing a lot of content because I'm busy cooking something else up, right? I have an album of the year tournament already, right? Starting right now. We're already voting on it. And the reason why we're doing that is a format that I haven't really seen before. It may be out there, but I just personally haven't seen it. What we're going to do is we're going to vote on 8 albums that get released in a month. So January, February, March, April, all the way down to December. There'll be an 8-album tournament to determine the best album of each month. Those 12 winners will be locked in to the 16-album tournament hosted next January. Now here's some details for you. I post these polls on Twitter and on Instagram stories only. So that's it. That's the only place you can vote. So you have to be on the lookout for those. So I recommend you follow me at musicfeltbyme on both Twitter and Instagram. It's the only place that receives votes. Let's run down a couple scenarios here so everyone understands. 8 albums, 4 brackets, randomly situated. The winner of the first round moves on. The winner of the following round moves on to the finals, and then the winner of that goes. The way you win is by having, or the way the album wins is by having the most votes. The first round is the only round where I vote. And I only vote in case of a tiebreaker. In the second round, the tiebreaker is determined by who had the most votes combined throughout the duration of the bracket up to the point of the tie. So in the second round, EMINEM and Lil Wayne's funeral, Music to Be Murdered By and Lil Wayne's funeral are facing each other. And EMINEM had 5 votes in his first round, and Lil Wayne had 4 votes in his first round, and they're both tied at 5 votes in the second round. EMINEM would then get the tiebreaker because he had 10 total votes at the point of the tie, and Lil Wayne only had 9. So that makes it very important that you vote no matter what. Always, if you see a poll, vote on it, because every vote matters. Every vote counts, and every vote can help influence the bracket forever. And I say forever as far as the duration of the bracket goes, because what I'm going to do is there's going to be a third place winner as well. The 2 people that lose in the second round of the 8-team tournament, or the 8-album tournament, those 2 losers compete in a third place vote. And even the 4th place is still racking up votes. So it's very important that albums get votes beyond the first round. That's tough. It's a tough thing to do because the 4 losers of the first round are out. They're out of here. They're out of here. They're done. So it's important that even if you don't think it's album of the month, but you think it's better than this album, you should vote for it because it can help determine what happens later. The 12 monthly winners lock up 1 through 12 in the seeding for the 16 album end of the year tournament. The other 4 seeds will be determined by the 4 highest non-monthly winning albums, 4 highest vote getting non-monthly winning albums throughout the duration of the entire year's brackets. So there's an opportunity for what could be the second place, third place, say third place in January could become one of the 4 wild cards at the end of the year. So if you see a poll, vote on it. We're just about done with the first round of January. I'm trying to play catch up here, and I realized I should probably make a video about this and kind of explain this too, so that way people that might not be following me at Music Felt by Me can start. Or if you don't even want to follow me and you just want, you know where to go, where to check in, or you want to check out the story on Instagram and put your vote in, that's absolutely fine. I would just say, with urgency, make sure you vote, because it's going to impact the entire bracket for the rest of the year. So if you see a poll and you like one album more than the other, vote on it. Vote on it and try to help that album's case if you like it more. And then continue to vote for as long as you see polls and albums that you like more than its opposing album. And then you're good to go. This isn't also 8 of my favorite albums. I've thrown in some wild cards. I don't listen to much other than hip hop and rap. Sometimes some R&B, sometimes some pop. Like, I don't know what you'd call Billie Eilish, like anti-pop, I guess. I don't know. But, like, I like her music a lot. So, it's not just 8 of my favorite albums. Like, for February, I added Five Finger Death Punch. I haven't even heard the album. I just know it's a big release because Five Finger Death Punch has a crazy fan base. I've never listened to BTS, but I know that BTS has a wild fan base and it's a major album. So BTS is in the February one. We haven't started February yet. We're going into the first round, or finishing up the first round of January. So definitely go check out @Music Felt by Me. Get your votes in and keep voting, because every month there will be another tournament. I'm going to be kind of rushing through February and March to occupy most of April. January, February, and March to occupy most of April. Then when the month of April's done, early May, I'll compose the 8 albums, and then we'll start a new bracket for April's album. So we're going to do this every month. And then January next year, we're going to find out what the fucking album of the year was for 2020. So go follow me. You know, if you want on Twitter, you can even set the alerts or whatever, the notifications every time I tweet. I don't tweet much at all unless it's poll related. So definitely go do that. And also, I will be doing videos as the rounds progress. So as we finish up like the second round or head into the finals, probably once, maybe twice a week, I'll do a quick video like this, kind of show you what's going on in the tournament so you're up to date. And then if you want to get out there and you want to start voting, fucking do it. Absolutely do it. So that's it for me right now. You can go check me out at musicfeltbyme.com or on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or on YouTube, obviously, Music Felt by Me. Again, the polls are only happening on Twitter in a thread. You'll see it. It's a pinned thread to my timeline. And then on Instagram, they're happening in the stories, and there's also a collection set up on my Instagram page, so you can go in and see, you know, how the polls have gone so far. So go do that. Check me out. Stay safe. Wash your fucking hands. Stay home. More realistically, stay home, and fucking be safe out there. It's a crazy time, and I hope everyone's got toilet paper and shit. So and food and shelter and whatnot, because it's fucking nuts out there. So that does it for me. Music Felt by Me. Also check out some of my quick reviews. I've started doing what I call Presto reviews, which are 200 words or less. When I do album reviews, I call them Presto reviews. I don't know why I phrased that like how Donald Trump would have, but too many press conferences I've been consuming lately. But Music Felt by Me, Presto reviews. Go check it out. I did like The Weeknd, ADHD, Chase has an album, Psychotherapy. And yeah, I've been doing those. So that's about it for me. I hope you're good. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. And continue to share this. And then also, if you see any of the votes, any of the polls, and you want to retweet them to get fan bases in on it, or to have your friends vote, retweet them. Fucking share them on Instagram, and then let's get the word out there. And let's figure out what the real album of the year is. Thanks, guys.